Hey guys, and welcome back with some more Rise of Mordor action for you today, as we have Gondor archers already dueling in a brutal bow fight here. We have them dueling with the goblins of Moria over here. They've taken on some goblin heavy archers in a brutal duel, and it seems as though the goblins are going to react as though they're going to push forward and prepare for battle by the looks of it. They already have like their shield walls up here, the Goblin Blade Warriors, which I'm pretty sure have really good missile block when they get like are in the shield wall formation. They barely lost a man, unlike the Goblin archers behind who are taking some pretty heavy losses now. Yeah, they are dueling with much heavily armored Gondor archers there. I don't know how well that will go, but we've got some Snaga javelins as well coming up. These guys now trying to jab away on the Gondor sword infantry, trying to do some damage to their morale with some flaming arrows coming from the Gondor archers as well, so we'll see how that one goes. But yes, if you're enjoying seeing Rise of Mordor action on the channel and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. As always guys, it's very much appreciated. And you can see the javelin still flying on in, knocking down as many Gondor soldiers as possible. The officer looks like he's fallen down, he's gone, this unit is leaderless. His morale will be shaken, but not quite stirred. Yeah, so we have a 4v4 here today. We have obviously the goblins taking on Gondor. We have the dwarves taking on the Woodland Realm. We have another Woodland Realm on the opposition side taking on Dale. And then over on this far side here we have Mordor, and he is taking on Rohan. So we'll see how this one goes. This one was actually a battle that was taking part in my Rise of Mordor stream. If you want to make sure that you don't miss out on any Rise of Mordor action, make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any streams or any awesome battles like this one. But yes, as you can see here, we've got Rohan rushing in with his Erling retainers. He's going in against the Uruk Throng. Pretty even fight, both sides got pretty similar quality infantry, but we are seeing polearms now coming up, or not polearms, seeing pikes, or orc pikes are being pushed up, thrown into the line. And this is going to make it a little bit difficult for the Erling retainers yet, and they are actually going to retreat. They do not like the look of that. We're seeing Knights of the Mark. They could maybe rush in behind, trying to get a rear charge on those Orc pikes, but they're a bit slow in doing that. Guards of the Teeth can focus down right now. But yeah, it should not be allowing those Knights of the Mark to get focused down as easy as this. I am now engaging with the Dwarves over on this side. Elves versus Dwarves. The old rivalry continues. And it's just some basic Dwarven warriors. Nothing like Erebor Axe infantry seen coming up here. So my Latsgal Blade should really rip through these guys. And we've got Hall Gardens as well supporting in a few areas. That will certainly help as well. I'm also focusing down units that are showing their flank to me with archers. These Dwarven warriors here easily getting cut down. Snaga javelins are getting beaten back by Gondor Cavalry. But yeah, it seems like after all that, the goblins didn't even make a push. They're being patient for now. But as you can see, already making good progress with these dwarves here, focusing them down on the as they try and flank around my units here, and they're actually losing decisively, even though they're the ones flanking. If you want to get involved in some of the Rise of Mordor streams as well, the best place to do so is to join my Discord. The link's down below in the description. Best way to get involved in some streams or just scenarios. Do plenty of them on the Discord. And if you just want to play some basic battles as well, you're all welcome as well to come and join. The Erling retainers, as you can see here, doing their best. Uruk Throng being beaten back slowly but steadily. And once they retreat, the pikes can then get into action against these Erling retainers. You can see here, they're all going to start running into these pikes. You're going to have to retreat. There they go. Looks like they're trying to battle their way through. Cavalry over on this side needs to be careful. It's just charged into a few pikes there. It's probably done a lot of damage to them. Yeah, I'll do some damage here. But yeah, we are fighting on the plains of Mordor, so maybe Mordor has the morale advantage. I don't know. But it seems like they're doing okay just right now. Summons the Eye, Silver Chevron, and they should do quite well against the Knights of the Mark in combat here. We've got polearms in them as well. Guards of the Teeth as a general from Mordor, and he's going to just be cutting through these cavalry units, I'm sure of it. They need to get their cav out of there, to be honest. It's engaging the polearms, that's for sure. We've got some trolls as well in the back here. Olokai getting focused down. You've got Theodred all the way in the back lines here as well. I think he's trying to take out these archers, which is really good, but he's getting chopped up as well by these trolls, so he needs to be careful. As you can see here, yeah, they're winning. So are the Prince Theodred. We are seeing spears now come in. They should be able to try and help against the Olokai. See how well they do. Over on this side, it seems as though we've got the dwarves still losing here at the moment. The Hall Guardians are beating back these Dwarven Warriors here. We're seeing crossbows. I mean, they're behind their own lines at the moment. I guess they're just waiting for maybe the elves to break through, but it's not a good angle they've got right now. I mean, I don't know what this one's firing up. Maybe the spears here. I don't think they're doing much damage to the spears here. We're seeing a shock infantry now come as well. Come around. We've got some warriors of the Red Mountain. They will get focused down by the elves once they show their faces. Again, on this side, not seeing much in the way of action from the goblins. A little bit over here as they fight Gondor, but not too much. The thing is, Gondor has the cav advantage on this side, and I'm sure he'll use it. Because the goblins have no cav. They could have maybe brought trolls to counter the cav, but it wasn't really the easiest thing to counter. Yeah, we've got Gondor spearmen here. They're trying to actually support against, like, just trying to support these Vanguard, which is actually not a bad idea. A cheap unit like this, trying to inflict a much more expensive one. Very good little tactic going on there. And you can see here now, look at this. The dwarves mass route in the center here. Even though we've got cavalry coming in from Gondor, is actually sending cavalry to try and deal with the elves. But I feel like Lasgarden archers is pretty good. They can kind of withstand a pretty decent charge, especially when they're getting focused down as well by the elves. But yes, we now have the shock infantry going in against the elves. I mean, the shock does have is more fresh, and also they got pretty decent charge off this. They may do pretty well against the swords here of the elves, but we will have to see. How's the other Woodland Realm army doing? It's just about to engage Dale by the looks of it. Dale, by the way, did bring an artillery piece, which was technically against the law, the rules, but it's kind of forced the Woodland Realm to come in nice and close. It's not being able to use its range advantage, so that kind of makes for an interesting fight, that is for sure. It seems as though like the Bardings have been really beaten up here, which is a really expensive unit. Yeah, it's a real shame, but they cannot match with those Woodland Realm units, that is for sure. Seems like over here, Theodred looks like he may be dead. I'm not sure, no. Maybe just about alive then. But he's in a bad way. And then we've got Garzaseef over here winning. The Trolls are just about beaten. They are wavering at the moment. This front line is not looking great for Mordor right now. I mean, he's focusing down is Rohan, the back lines, these pikes, trying to kill as many as possible. But the early retainers are losing decisively. And you see the Irish is flying in, trying to do their bit. Shame he's lost his cav, because he could really do with it. But yeah, we're now seeing cav come over here. Dale cav regiment coming in. They're going to ride in, try and hit these elves hard as possible. And there you go, really good charge. Again, though, like I said earlier, Lasgarden Blade, like Lasgarden Archers can take a pretty decent hit. Though that one, to be fair, they still lost a lot. That was a pretty good charge, actually. All they've got to do, though, is with these pikes, is just kind of hold back the pole arms. Here, they do not want to be engaging the Vineland Guards with Hall Guardians. They need to retreat those Vineland Guards. A really good unit. We've got elves going around the flank, by the way. We have Lasgarden Spears and Lasgarden Archers flanking around. This is a real problem. Maybe we want to send some cav over here to stop these guys. And, yeah, I mean, that is a real big problem. You can see here, Dale Cavalry Regiment came over to assist in the Woodland Realm here, trying to help against the dwarves. But the dwarves are certainly helping to push back the elves at the moment. After these charges from the shock infantry, they're making some progress. And we also have the archers here, the crossbows, focusing down pole arms of the elves. The Hall Guardians do look glorious. Yeah, I mean, over here as well, we've got Lasgarden Blades losing to Iron Guard. I mean, these Iron Guard are tough units to break through. They've got really strong armor. And they're actually pretty good in melee for a spear unit. And that Elven unit is also pretty spent. Same with the Lasgarden Spears here, though. These are no slouch, that's for sure. They should do pretty well against these Dwarven Warriors. Yeah, over here, this is not looking good for Dale. Big flanks going on here by the elves. I mean, if they can get in behind, that is going to be all sorts of problems. Mordor looks like he might be about to rout, though, over here. We're seeing, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units wavering. If he loses his general, Mordor, he's in real trouble. It does look like there has been a loss of general for... Oh, no, he's just alive. I thought he routed. But no, Rohan is looking really rough. He's throwing his infantry yeomen in the mark, trying to take out these Uruk archers. So Uruk archers might stand a chance of winning that fight. But yeomen of the mark going into the back of the guards of the teeth here. They can take these guys out. That's a big win as well. I mean, they are losing now, but we are seeing servants of the eye. They are coming in, and they're going to try and ride down these archers. They've won their cavalry fight. I mean, they will do well. Melee cav against shock cav in prolonged melee is always going to be in favor of the melee cav. But yeah, look at this. Lots of routing going on now by Mordor. This is really, really bad. If only Rohan had like one cav unit. I mean, over here we've got Dale's general. And Dale's also sending in more cav in here. He's slamming into these infantry units here, causing issues, doing as much damage as possible. There's actually cavalry's continuing on here. Yeah, he's got lots of problems in his back line. So there's elves all in there, and they've silenced these Javis, which have still got quite a lot of ammo, and they could have done a really good job. These Rumen are, oh, well, to be fair, they're still doing a lot of damage, still jabbing these guys while in combat. Kill as many of these elves as you can, boys. We once had an alliance with them. Now let's kill them. Yeah, I mean, they're doing a really good job there. Really nice. But there is still more elves in the back line, which is the problem. And they are actually surrounding and killing off these Vineland watchmen, which is the problem. They're just getting in behind. It means that, like, the standoff here is just... Like, I mean, it's just unnecessary. Like, they don't need to be there. Oh, and the Cav gets a decent charge in the end, actually. Just run down these Hall Guardians. Good charge. What they needed. And now the Vineland watchmen push forward. We're going to try and squish these pole arms. This is a good move here. A lot of damage to Hall Guardians, but I imagine that, yeah, that Cav did not come out of that well either. Don't know how great a trade it was. Over on this side, still pushing on the dwarves here. Still trying to do as much damage as possible with their crossbows. Keep running away. How are the goblins doing on their side? Not too great by the looks of it. We're seeing Gondor over here with his cav do pretty damn well. Knights we've got Swan Knights here. They're doing their bit. They need to get out of combat, really. They need to retreat back the way they came. General over here is looking a bit rough. I mean, if Gondor could lose his general, that could be huge. But, I mean, the goblins right now are... Yeah, it's close. It's close. The Vanguard winning decisively, apparently. Got goblins over here silencing arrow crossbows. That's really good to see. Yeah, this Cav staying in combat is starting to lose. He needs to get out of there. This general as well. He's still getting focused on by archers. He needs to just come and silence these archers, but they are about to run out of ammo. So it's not the end of the world. Gondor lost his general. No, not yet.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
this sword unit here might want to try and flank the pikes or something. Cav here again, just kind of... don't know what it's doing, but it's about to get trapped in combat again with the goblins. Kill them all, boys. Kill them all. He runs out of there. Guess that's kind of okay. He did kind of like go through the combat, but it seems like he's okay. We are seeing lots of breaking now. Finally breaking Dwarven Warriors. The Iron Guard over here is still alive, 87. They're going to be impossible to kill at this point. I needed some archers with ammo just focusing down in the back. Taking out these crossbows, which is pretty good as well. I want to get rid of them for good. But yeah, I mean, I'm silencing them all at the moment, but I'm not winning many of these combats. My battered elven units cannot take on fresh crossbows, it would seem. Over on this side, it looks like Dale is about to get defeated by the other Woodland Realm. This is really bad. And even though Rohan looked like he might beat Mordor here, looks like Mordor is actually going to come out on top. The Sons of the Eye here, mopping up the last of the early retainers. Cut them down, boys. Cut them down. There you go. And yeah, that is basically... So as you can see here, balance power shifting slowly in favor of the... well, actually of us, to be fair. It's still 2,500 against 1,700. We have the numbers. But that is only because of the goblins. Quality is definitely with the oppositions. They have... enemy general has just fallen. That is Gondor's general dead. That could be huge. That could be a victory there for the goblins, which basically have mopped up Gondor. And in go the goblins. Now they're going to rout rout these Vanguard eventually, I imagine. Yeah, they're starting to lose now. But yeah, I mean, the goblins need to get over here and quickly help me in my fight, because I am very close to... It's like very close between me and the dwarves who's going to win this fight. We've got Gondor Cav over here as well trying to assist. Even though Gondor may have lost this fight on his side, he has still got like his cavalry alive, and he's going to try and do what he can to affect the battle. That's Dale's general has fallen. That is a bad sign. I mean, Dale is kind of close to defeating the Wooden Realm, but I don't think he's going to do it. He needs to keep his cav a bit more alive, try and do some hammer and anvils on things like these Lasgarland spears. But we're about to see the pikes, the Violent Watchmen here, surrounded by Lords of Lasgarland, a really elite archer unit, which look gorgeous. We've got some Violent Watchmen now trying to save these pikes. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it though. And this is kind of what the fight's coming down to here. These two blobs. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be enough. We've got Violent Guards here. They're trying to come up and support the fight. We've got a general now going into spears. That's not a good idea. Get him out of there, boys. Get him out of there. But yeah, still this Gondor Cav over here is relentless right now. It's routing my infantry. And I was doing it. I would start off so well against the dwarves, and I'm now just being pushed back. All Guardians here getting routed. Yeah, like I said, doing so well, and now just being forced back bit by bit. Mainly because of that Gondor Cav and the crossbows. I just couldn't take them out. I really should have brought the Elven King, and then I would have had that one bit of cav that I could just use to run down crossbows. Knights of Silver Swan. Again running. I mean, they kind of pulled through my infantry there a little bit, or my general. But yeah, he was beating these Iron Guards. No longer. Being charged by this Knights of Silver Swan, who I don't no idea where he's going, but he's on his way towards maybe dealing with the Dalian Spear Guards. Mordor now is moving his troops, I think, over to support his allies. He's got fresh troops. Well, not fresh, but more troops, put it like that. Not necessarily fresh, but more. And the Violent Guards taking one last stand for Dale. And there you go. Unfortunately, that is my general dead now, so I am basically out of the fight. I've got nothing really left. It's come down to, what, a couple of units for both me and the dwarves. It's been a very, very close fight. But I think we're going to get this general. We've now got the goblins in here, and they're going to probably take this general out. Yeah, those mantra claimants, they are starting to die. Finally, there's such a tough unit. Still 60 of them left there. I'm sure they'll take plenty of these goblins down with them. Got goblins already all the way up here. They're actually so quick. They can just about get anywhere in the fight so quickly. Taking on dwarven warriors. Probably kill these guys off. This Gondor Cav is still alive. Insane. 27 of them left. Still trying to kill my general, who's in here somewhere. Well, my general's dead. Just kill my general's unit. Wooden Realm units refuse to break. It's one of those unlucky elves. Oh, he died just then. I think, yeah, there you go. My troops break there. I now am left with one Lasgarland archer that's trying to just help kill off these mansion claimants. We're going to surround them finally. Getting squashed between two forces, the goblins and the elves. What a combination. Summons to the eye, doing a rear charge here on some goblins. Some brave goblins that overstep the mark, really. They have broken formation and are well away from their allies, and they're going to get punished for that. Look at that, they're losing so many men.
Men are broken and are fleeing.
As you can see, 1,000 versus 800, and the 800 for the for this army over here is just made up of, I mean, there's some Mordor units which are pretty elite. This guy's the teeth are still healthy. We've got elves over here which just don't break. Dale is still alive over here. He's battling away with the spear battle here. One of the most unexciting duels, spears versus spears. But yeah, I mean, it does not look great. I mean, the goblins really need to get these units moving over there just to try and support. I mean, the thing is, they have numbers. The goblins don't have quality, so it's a worry that they've lost most of their numbers at this point. But the Mantra Claimers still going, like I said. They don't break easily. 17, and they're going to think about breaking now. There you go. They are gone. And now it's the final standoff between these two forces here. Goblins taking on, well, the combination of Mordor. I think there is a few dwarves left, and the Wooden Realm. Yeah, I think the dwarves are here with 31 Iron Guard. These brave men survived the fight. Good on them. But here we go. There's always hope, though. There's always hope. I mean, balance power is pretty even at this point. Could go either way. Let's hear your bets. Who do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be the goblins and Dale? Or do you think it's going to be the elves, dwarves, and Mordor? Oh, and Gondor's actually still in it as well. Wow, all of the players are still in it for this coalition, which is pretty impressive, to be fair. I thought they were all out, but no, not quite. Goblin Spear Warriors, they're coming forward so they don't get focused down. Want to stay close to their sword infantry, and here we go. Cav charge going into the back, trying to take out these Goblin Archers with no ammo. Running them down. Really nice charge on them. These Swan Knights have been a constant problem. Now they're going to just go into the sword unit here. They knock them down. They could probably get out of there if they wanted to. Summons to the eye. They're coming in. Looks like they're going to maybe do a charge. Or maybe not. Polearms here, ready to protect their general, so they can't. That general can't be rear charged, which is smart. But I mean, yeah, all the damage is done. All these reinforcing units back here to be massacred. We've now got goblins going in there, kind of doing damage to the Iron Guard. Kind of push them back. Here we go, elves going in here, taking on the goblins. What's the spears and swords versus each other? Yeah, they're probably gonna. The spears of the elves will probably win that fight. It is elves after all. Here we go, goblins rushing in there, trying to catch those Hall Guardians out of formation. They might do it, you know. The Hall Guardians did break. I mean, there's another one to try and break. I mean, these pikes might break as well if they can get a decent row. And there you go, they row those pikes as well. And there we go, a brutal charge in the back line from the Servants of the Eye, though. That is going to be painful. After all this hard work, these goblins get a rear charge for their just deserves. Goblins here looking focused down. They're getting surrounded here with the goblins by elves. Hold the line, boys. Hold the line. Don't retreat till the Balrog will have something to say. Looks like the Servants of the Eye may just about get broken. Where's the Gondor Cav? Oh, it's still alive. 19 men alive. We still have crossbow ammo as well from the dwarves. They still have more crossbows. These crossbows just never ending, I felt like. There's always just another unit. All Guardians still in here battling away. Hall Guardians here just spearing down the goblins. And here a charge coming. Oh. That's still Swan. Looks like they rear charged Goblin Spear Warrior. They broke it as well. That's not a good sign. General here is starting to lose as well. That's also not great. Crossbows, they're getting rear shots onto the pole arms here, and that's probably going to break them. Yep, and then just the sword unit here, which actually is winning against elves. That was kind of impressive. I mean, it's not now, but it was winning. It's probably going to start losing now because it's getting shown back by crossbows. Well, it was. Crossbows are going to get silenced by the Goblin Blade Warriors. The Goblins, they're hanging on, but by a thread. Goblin Spear Warriors here break. Servants of the Eye also starting to break, but it looks like Goblin King is also probably about to go. He's down to 47 men. He's getting beaten back by the bigger, larger, hungrier orcs. And this goddamn Knights of the Silver Swan is still alive. I wonder how many kills it's got. Probably huge amounts of kills. And the Goblin King breaks. And then you're going to see the final units there for the Goblins break. And the valiant defeat for the Wooden Realm and its allies. Or one of the Wooden Realm players anyway. The other one did very, very well and won. Because I was playing as the Wooden Realm in this one. It was a really fun fight. And it was very, very close. We were very unlucky, I felt like, to lose this one. But yeah, well done to everyone that played in this one. It was like a really close fight, like I said. We'll quickly go through some of the unit kills. But yeah, I was playing as the Wooden Realm. 123 kills with the Lords of Lasgallen. 145 with the Lasgallen Blades. 164 with this one. And then we've got 169 with the Hall Guardians. And then Lasgallen Archers getting 130, which is not too bad on Dwarves. Then we have Boris playing as Dale, 152 kills with the Ravanian Regents. Vineland Guards getting 173 kills. And then we've got 136 kills with the Dalian Spear Guards. Pikes, unfortunately, not getting that many kills. All the Bardings, oof, that's rough to see. Cav getting 259 kills, and an Artillery piece getting 112. Then we have Smokey playing as the Goblins. Did very well beating Gondor with the Goblins. 182 kills with the Goblin King. 137 or 171 with his Goblin Blade Warriors. 241 with the High Chieftain's Guards. And then we've got Goblin Spear Warriors. 317 is the best of these ones. They did insanely well against Gondor. And then Archers here, 56 kills. By the looks of it, it's the best. Then we have Thundernut playing as Rohan. Nearly beat Mordor, but just not quite enough. Prince Theodred getting 182 kills before he fell. 225 kills with the Alien Retainers. 329 kills with this one. Some really good kills here with the Alien Retainers. The Guard of Golden Hall not doing so great. Maybe should have brought more of these Retainers. And then you got 101 kills the Yeoman the Mark. 134 with this one. Cav, kind of disappointing in this one. Only 72 kills with the Knights of the Mark. I think they got kind of chopped down by the Servants of the Eye. Then we have Cyrus the Great playing as Gondor. 335 kills with the Knights of the Silver Swan. 295 with the Gondor Spear Infantry. 182 with the Founding Guards, not bad at all. 148 with the Gondor Archers. 216 with the Gondor Cav. 831 kills with the Knights of the Swan. Oh my gosh, that's probably the best I've ever seen these guys do. Really, really well done there by Cyrus. Then we have Mythic playing as Erebor. 237 kills with his Manchu Claimers, his Dwarven Warriors. 89, the best one there. 117 with his Warriors of the Red Mountain. 121 with the Iron Guard. 206 with the Crossbows. And then we have Zach playing as Mordor. 168 kills with his Guards, the Teeth. 338 with this unit here, in fact, even better. 225 kills with the Uruk Archers. The Trolls only getting 47. 507 kills with the Servants of the Eye. Very nicely done. And then Canary playing as the Wooden Realm as well. 152 kills with the Lasgallen Blades. 229 with the Lasgallen Spears. 189 with the Hall Guardians. 170 with his Lasgallen Archers here. And 268 with his Lords of Lasgallen. Very nice kills there. Some huge kills by Gondor and Mordor in that one. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. And feel free as well to leave a comment. All helps out the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.